Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Gym, where you give me 5 minutes of your day and I give you workout advice that'll last you a lifetime. My name is Turner, and I'm an NCSF certified personal trainer. Today, we're going to be going over how to effectively target every muscle in the forearm so that you can have complete and muscular forearms that you can be proud of. Let's first go over the muscles we'll be targeting throughout this video. Starting off with the forearm flexors, an array of muscles located alongside the inner portion of the forearm that help the wrist to curl inward. Then are the forearm extensors on the opposite side of the forearm that help the wrist to bend back. Then we have the brachioradialis in between those two, the largest independent muscle in the forearm. Let's begin with our first exercise, behind the back wrist curls. While standing in front of the bar, grab it with an overhand grip and stand straight up. Make sure the arms are pushed slightly backwards in order to have clearance for the bar. Roll the wrists up to lift the bar and contract the forearm flexors. For a more comfortable hand position, make sure your thumbs are hooked underneath the bar and not over it. Make sure your wrists are the only thing moving the weight and not your body's momentum. This will ensure you're isolating the forearms. Let me introduce you to our next exercise, the dumbbell concentrated wrist curl. Grab yourself a bench or any flat, stable surface that you can rest your full forearm on and hang your wrist and hand off the edge of it. Then we're grabbing our dumbbell with an underhand grip, and to start our exercise, we're relaxing our wrist, bringing that dumbbell down while still keeping our forearm flat on the bench, getting a good stretch on those forearm flexors. Then we're bringing our dumbbell back up by simply curling that wrist, and repeat that movement and start feeling a burn in those forearm flexors. This is a great way to isolate the muscle group. And now let's get into training our forearm extensors. The exercise we're going to do for the forearm extensors is a concentrated dumbbell wrist extension. And luckily for us, we can stay in the same spot. Same idea as before. We want to rest our forearm down on the bench. This time, we're grabbing our dumbbell with an overhand grip. And similar to before, we're simply resting that wrist. As it dips down, you'll feel the stretch in the desired muscle groups. And then we're simply curling that wrist back up and contracting our forearm extensors. Now let's get in some work for the brachioradialis, starting with dumbbell hammer curls, a variation of the dumbbell bicep curl. Only difference being is our wrist position and the muscles targeted. Now, if you turn your wrists to a neutral position rather than the underhand position you would normally, and simply curl the weight up, you no longer target the bicep, but rather the brachialis. These are a great exercise for the forearms. Our final exercise is a little 2-in-1 combo, training not only the brachioradialis, but also the forearm extensors. This is the reverse easy bar curl. Now, to perform a reverse curl, rather than grabbing our bar with an underhand grip, we're going to grab overhand. Now, let's begin our exercise by tucking our elbows into our body and simply performing a curl. You can use an easy bar or a straight bar. I prefer the easy bar because it puts the wrists in a more comfortable position. Now that you know how to effectively target every muscle group of the forearm, you're well on your way to having the arms of your dreams. If you learned something in this video, make sure to leave a like, maybe even subscribe. And if not, that's okay too. I'm glad you stuck around. This has been Turner from 5 Minute Gym, and until next time.